Listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising. My cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you used to. I'm a urban legend. South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Got an L, but gotta eat for effort. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left him. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dresser. Well known, flick up and roll, snatch from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. Boy, you clever. See, bro, you ain't living by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal.
I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Edwards looking it over. Driving to the basket. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Gafford the screen. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Right side White. Banchero the screen. Pass to Gafford. Clock at 4. Now Banchero. Shoots over Barnes. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. It's rebounded by Banchero. White for three. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Pass to Jordan. Fires the three. And Cleveland another three.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
And he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
And Allie, thank you for that. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Gafford with the block. And so Banchero will bring it up for Cleveland. Outside Hardaway. White on the wing. Puts up a three. Drops in the three. White's got 6. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Jordan over Barnes. Jordan misses.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
That one goes. Count it.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside White. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Now here's Banchero. He's guarded by Barnes. And it's Banchero with a three.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Maxey. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by White. Cleveland leading by 6. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
The kick out to Banchero. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Banchero's got 5.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by White. And Edwards, here we go. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Pass to Banchero. Knocked loose. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw's good from Maxey. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Maxey.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. Pass to Jackson from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Portis outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books.
14, the Warriors, 10.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Now here's Jordan. Melton on the double. Back to Jordan. 19-footer. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Jordan's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Oh,
my
hey,
goodness.
how about that?
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Here's Jordan. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Sinks the tray. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Jones sets a screen. On the wing, Porter. Uses the glass on the layup.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Cleveland has possession. 3-point lead. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grim.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Warriors trail by 5. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Pass to Portis. Back to Edwards. And Gafford with the block. And they'll get another chance. Here's Bowen. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Melton. And down it goes. 2 points. And now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Jordan. Launches a 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Edwards. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Melton outside. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
What is going on right now?
So both teams changing it up here. A minute 6 left in the second quarter. Pass to Oubre. Back to Holiday. Going inside. And here's White. Shoots over Maxey. And stolen by Jones. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Shannon. There's 37 seconds left in the second period. Here's Maxey. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Wheeling that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
And the Warriors making a switch here. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Warriors making a change here. And here's White. He has 6. Pass to Banchero. The 3 is up. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Floats one up. Here's Eubanks. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Outside Hardaway. Outside White. Gets it off. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Cleveland on top. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Jordan. Banchero outside. And the three-pointer goes. Banchero's got 11 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Edwards is doubled. Melton outside. There's the triple. That shot, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 4. White for 3. Bowen with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Barnes. Portis outside. Outside Edwards. Portis a screen. Outside Barnes. Back to Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Pass to Gafford. Lets the 3 fly. Now here's Jordan. Bowen with a rebound.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. White for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's Bowen. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to White. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Now here's Melton. Barnes with it. Out to Portis. Pass to Bowen. Takes a 3. White with the steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Gafford with the ball. Now White. Shot clock at 5. Jordan with it. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Portis. And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 10. Pass to Banchero. And here's White. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Portis.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it. Right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Barnes comes with a double team. Pass to Jordan. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Portis. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. A minute 4 left in the third. To the inside. White with a steal. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That one drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
They set a pick. Here's Jordan. And there's a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey surveys for the lead. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Holiday. Left side, DiVincenzo.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
It's still anybody's game as we reach
The Warriors, 38. Here we go, fans.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Melton. The kick out to Maxey. Three-pointer, no good. And the Cavs with possession. It's a 1-point game. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it's Maxey missing. And Cleveland has possession. Jackson outside. Outside Holiday. They set the pick. Out to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Jackson can't get it to go. Jones in the post. Back to Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Edwards. Jones sets a screen. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Banchero. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Jordan. Jones comes with a double team. Clock at 6. The floater. They get it back. Pass to Jordan. White with it. Maxey covering. Back to Jordan. Down low. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Portis gets the bucket.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Maxey. Portis the screen. Edwards for 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Now White. Maxey covering. Back to Jordan. Goes up on the wing. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
You know the coaches hated that shot. But guess what? Some of them go in.
Pass to Jones. Back to Maxey. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Here's Jordan. Lets it go from deep. Jones grabs the board. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Jones sets a screen to the middle. And stolen by Banchero. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Warriors making a switch here. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. The pressure is on. And he's got a plan to share with his guys. And Cleveland making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen. Hoping to inspire his team here.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
1:06 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Jordan. The kick out to White. 5 to shoot. Banchero outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Now Maxey. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. On the take. Yes!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Jordan. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Golden State. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Banchero outside. Back to Jordan. The three is up. And it's good. And that one brings them within one.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.